So our today's session is regarding managing variables and facts. And last time we have discussed about variables. So in this we discuss about managing secret. Suppose if you have a playbook and you have a sensitive data in this particular playbook, then how to protect that particular playbook. So Ansible Vault is used to protect our data that have the sensitive information. So check this one.
Protect means sir that ki if someone see the product playbook also
Suppose if
he
we
he
have
will not
a
able to check.
data in a plain text, suppose this is me, we have write this is me, this is a plain text.
Yes, sir.
If I write let's just like this in this particular format, so you cannot understand this particular. And suppose if I write like this way, so this is a code format,
Yes, sir.
so you cannot understand this particular way. So just convert the data in a coded format. So Ansible may need to access to sensitive data such as password. Your password is very sensitive.
Yes, sir.
API keys in order to configure manage host. If you want to create a user and for that particular user you apply the password, so no one can see the password. So I will apply Ansible Vault functionality. Suppose in Windows you use just what type of functionality? Just BitLocker. You know about BitLocker in Windows? So if you want to protect your data in Windows, so you can also apply the BitLocker, just same function.
Okay.
If you apply this one, this particular drive will be protected and locked. If the person which has the password can unlock this particular drive. So this is just like a BitLocker,
So
but it
BitLocker
take a
helps.
long time to encrypt the whole drive.
Okay.
So this is just like a BitLocker also. So what is Ansible? This information might be stored as in plain text. Suppose if I store the information in inventory file, playbooks, all the information is in plain text. So anyone can see this one. So in that case, however, any user with access to Ansible files or version controlling which store the Ansible file would access to the sensitive data. This poses and OBS security risk. So Ansible provide which type of functionality to encrypt the data. We can also encrypt the data and we can also decrypt the data. Any structured language, because Ansible is a structured language. So by using the Ansible Vault, it provide a command line tool. The tool name is Ansible Vault. So by using Ansible Vault, we can create, we can edit, encrypt, decrypt, and view the files. So Ansible Vault can encrypt any structured data that is used by the Ansible. So if I have a playbook and in that particular playbook we want to define some sensitive data, so we can create, edit, encrypt, decrypt, and view by using which particular utility? This particular Ansible -Vault utility. So this is called a command line tool. It uses which type of encryption? AES 256. Which type of encryption it will use? So it uses cryptographical encryption AES 256. So we can apply this one. And how to create and how to encrypt, how to decrypt, how to view the file. Suppose we want to create a file, this one, and this is the command. So we can create the file also. That should be in a encrypted format. So how to create a file and how to encrypt that particular file by using the Ansible Vault. So we can apply the password also. So this is the password, this is the password. If I want to see this particular, so we use this particular command, create vault password. Suppose my vault password is stored in this particular file. So we can take the password from that particular file. If I do not want to apply the password, if we do not want to type the password through the keyboard, so we can take the password from the file. also. So this is the file, and how to encrypt the file. So if I want to check the encrypted file, so this is the command to view. Apply the password, then you are able to view your file. If you want to edit anything, so this is the command to edit any particular file. And what is the other concept? Suppose if you have already created some files, so you can also apply the encryption. You can create also if the file is already created, so you can also apply the encryption, then apply the password. And if you want to decrypt this one, so you can also decrypt this one. See this one. So I will apply these all concept one by one. Suppose if you want to change the password of your encrypted file, so this is the command to rekey, this one. So this is my YML file and we want to change the password. So this is the old password and this is the new password. Here R is capital, R is capital. So this is the whole concept. If I want to apply the vault in a playbook also, so this is my playbook, and if I want to apply the password and if I want to run this particular playbook, so this concept is used to apply the password. So this will be used. If I am not using this particular, so the playbook will not run. So I will use this particular concept also. And this is for ask the vault password. So when I type ask vault password, then we can run this particular playbook also. So these all are the concept that I will use. So from the starting, I will see this whole concept practically. So from this, I will use. So first of all, I will start from this particular point. So what is this? If you want to create a new encrypted file using this particular command, the command will prompt a new vault password. So we can apply the password for this one and then open the file using the default editor, just like VI editor, Vim editor, any editor that you want to. So see. See. So this is the command Ansible vault create secret, and I want to apply. So just see. ls there is no file. So okay, this is not my machine, this is the machine, this is my control node machine, and in this we want to apply the command ls. So go to Ansible folder, this one. So we have lot of YML file, but I will create a new one. So this is the command Ansible, then 2-time tab. So we have config, connection, console, playbook, inventory, galaxy, dog. So this is the tool that I want to use. Hyphen vault, Ansible vault. Then just 2-time tabs. So not working. It means this command not show me. So just create. And we want to create a file. The file name, it can be anything. secret1.yml. Suppose this is my file, this one, and I want to create this particular file. This is the command Ansible vault. This is a command. This is used to create, and this is my file name. So see, it will show you the password for this particular YML file. So just type any password, then confirm this particular password. So just confirm this one. Now we are able to open this particular. So I am in this particular file. So just type any text that you want. Suppose I want to type this is a secret file. Okay, just then save this one. This is my content. See, my file has been created. Which one? This is the, if I want to see this particular file, what is the content? So see this one. This is in an encrypted format. All the content in numbered format. I have wrote this is a secret, okay, but not, we are not able to see this one. If I want to open this, suppose if I want to open this one, so see here, what is in this? This is in a AES format. The content, you cannot see the content.
Sir, but we have written only 2 lines
Yes, 2 lines.
and it is
It
filled up
convert all the 2 lines in a coded format.
with coded format in
It means in a
binary.
cryptographical algorithm, it will apply the algorithm. Which type of algorithm? This one. Ansible Vault does not implement its own cryptographical function, but rather use the external Python tool. File protected with symmetric encryption. So it will apply the encryption. This type of encryption? AES 256 with a password as a secret key. So we have a password of this particular file also. And if I want to see what is the content in this, then what is the command that I will use? So that is a view command. If I place here just in the place of create, if I place here just view, then we are able to see what is the content in this particular file. So just type your password. So I have typed the password, then we are able to see what is the content. This is a secret file, just okay. So anyone can't see what is the content that written in this particular file. So see, this is the create. So what is the meaning of this one? Instead of entering the vault password through the standard input, it means if I do not want type the password through the keyboard, so we can use file also. So just place the password in the file, then you can create the file also.
Sir, it is for that so that someone attackers then can't see the information.
Yes. So if suppose if I have installed a keylogger in my machine, so any key will be logged and any hacker can see what we are typing. So I do not want to type anything.
Okay.
Maybe in my system that is hacked by any attacker, so he can install a keylogger in my system and he can check what you are typing. He can see if I am not typing anything, so we are that cannot see what we are typing through the keyboard. So this is the just for the security reason. So you can apply the password through the file also.
So it is for security reasons.
Yes.
Only. And it is encrypted for security reason only, so that
Yes.
someone cannot enter that.
Yes. Suppose we have type a password vault-pass. So I will create a file vim vault-pass. So this is my file in which I want to apply the password. So see, I have typed the password, just read it. Just type the password, read it. This is my password. And just save this one. See, what is in this particular file? My password. I can also encrypt this password also. I can encrypt so anyone can't see this one. But this is a double encryption in this also and after then this. And suppose I want to create a file. See, same, this is the command to create and change the name of this particular file. Again, this is to file, this one. But for this, after this, just apply this one, --vault password file, --vault password -file. So just type here hyphen vault hyphen password hyphen file equal to, what is my file name? Vault hyphen pass. This is my file name, and I want to create a file. I want to create a file. What is the name of my file? So that is secret2 dot. What is my file name?
secret2.yml.
Secret2.yml. This one. So this one is my file. So this is the command Ansible Vault. I want to create this particular file and apply the password from this particular file. And this is my file in which I want to apply some content. So it will automatically take the password. And I want to apply some content here. Just type I here. I. Yes. This is another file. Just type any content. Now my file has been created. See, secret2, and I want to check what is in this particular file. Nothing. So this is just an encrypted coded format. So I have applied the encryption, and I want to, if I want to view this one, then what I will do? Just apply this. Just in the place of this, just apply 2. And what is the password? So just type the password. If you want to apply the password through the file also, you can also apply the password through the file. Suppose you want to view this. So what is the content? This is another file, and hyphen vault hyphen password hyphen file. So what is my file name? Vault hyphen pass. This is my file name. We have the password. In this file we have the password, and we want to see this particular file. What is the content written in this one? See this one. See, I am not apply the password, so we are able to see. So we can also create and we can also view. Both can be done by using this particular file. So see, this is used to create, and vault password can be applied through this particular file. So this is AES. If you want to view, so just type the password. And if you want to apply, if you want to edit in this, suppose if you want to edit in the place of view, if you want to edit, so just you can edit also. EDIT edit. So we are able to edit in this one.
And the password will be taken from the vault password.
Yes, from the password file.
From the password file.
Yes. This is second line. But after performing this one, delete this file, so anyone cannot see this one. So just delete this one. So use ls. So we have this file. Suppose if you want to see what is in this, not able to see. But if I want to see this one, so we can use this. So we have 2 files. See this one, 2. So suppose if you want to use view this one, not edit, so just use view. We are able to view. What is in this? We have 2 lines in this file. So this is edit concept.
Means we can create also, we can
Yes,
edit also, we can view also.
Yes. So we have another concept, how to encrypt the existing file. Suppose if we have already some files, see. So if I remove this one, and if I want to remove this one also, I will remove this. So see, we have no file, and I create some file. So I want to place some data in this hello one. In which file? Okay. Just type. Then see, this file has been created, and I want to create another file also 2, and I want to place some data 2. Then see, these 2 files has been created and you want to see what is the data in this. In secret 1 what is hello 1, and secret 2 what is, but that is in a plain text. This is in a plain text and I want to encrypt this one. Then what I will do, just type which command in the place of, just type here.
Yeah.
So just type encrypt, encrypt. So first take this particular file 1, apply the password that you want, just confirm this one, see ls. So we are not able to see, but this particular file we are able to see because this is not encrypted. So we can encrypt any particular file. It can be 1 file, 2 file, 3 file. Suppose if I want to decrypt any file, and I will encrypt this file also. Just apply the password again, just password, then see. If I want to see, now I am not able to see what is in this. No. Suppose if you want to decrypt any file, then if I want to decrypt this particular file, just type which one, decrypt, decrypt, which particular file, this one. Just apply the password again,
Same password, sir.
same password. So this file has been decrypted. See, now this file I am able to see this one. But suppose if I want to decrypt this file, but not this file, I want to place my content in another file. I want this file remain same. See this one. We have this file. This file is encrypted. But I want this file encrypted, but I won't place my content in another file. I want the content of this particular file in another file, but this file remains same. Then what I will do? So you can apply this particular concept, hyphen output, then give the another file name. Then we are able to decrypt this one, the data in another file.
Sir, we can put existing file also.
Yes, yes. All the data of this particular file will copy on another file, but only content. This file remains same, encrypted.
Okay.
This file will not decrypt like this. I have decrypt. This file has been decrypted, but I do not want this file decrypt, but I want my data, but in another file. Then what is the concept? This is the concept. If I want to decrypt this one, so what is the command? This one, decrypt, and I want decrypt this particular file, but I want to place my data in this new file. Then what is the command? This one. So I want to decrypt this particular file. File name is this one. So I want to decrypt this file, but I want place my data. See, this is file, but I want place my data in another file. So just type hyphen output, then type the name of the particular file. So just type here hyphen output, and which is my file? This is my file, and I want to just type crypt decrypted file. So this is the name, full name of this one. So just type, then password, then see, this file has been created. See the content of this particular file. What is in this? Hello one. But secret one dot, it's remain encrypted. So if I want to place my data from any encrypted file, so we can use this hyphen output.
Okay, the file which is moved.
The content of this particular, the content that is appear in this, suppose we have the content in this particular file, but the content is at this time encrypted, and I want to decrypt this one and place all the content in a plain text format. So it will convert this particular encrypted data into plain text and copy the whole data in another file. So it will just first encrypt this one, and after the encrypting the data in a plain text, and the plain text whole will be copied in this particular file. So all data will be copied in this new file, but this file remains same. Okay.
The copy one will be in a decrypted format.
Yes. No. The copy one, this is my copied file. Data is plain text format. But I have decrypted which file? This file. But this is the file. The data hello1 is appear in which particular file? The data hello1 is appear in this particular file, but in a encrypted format. If I want to decrypt this file, not if I do not want to decrypt this file, but I want my data, just only data, but in a plain text format, then what you will do? Then you can use this particular concept, this particular command. Which command? Only this one. If you do not apply this concept, then this particular file will be decrypted.
Okay.
If you are not using this one, then this will be decrypted. So this is the result of just hyphen output. So see, changing password. Suppose if I want to change my password, so we can just rekey. Suppose if I forget the password of this particular, then we are not able to recover this one. We can't recover the password. If I forget the password of this one, so you are not able to recover this one. But you can rekey that particular. Suppose if you want to change the password, you can change, but you can't recover. So how to rekey? So this is the command.
Okay, it's not like that. If we change the password, the previous one will be open.
Suppose at this time you have the password of this particular, that does 1 2 3, and you forget.
Yes,
You are not able to recover. The password cannot be recovered.
If we change the password also?
Yes, if you change the password, you can change.
But the data will be not recovered.
If you want to change the password of this particular file name is file1. Suppose this is my file1, and you want to change the password. If you want to change the password, then you are able to change. Suppose if you forget this one, if you forget this one, then what you will do? You are not able to
login.
You are not able to open the data of this particular file. If you forget, then what you will do?
I will not able to open the data.
We are not able to open this file. We are not able to access this particular file. Anything that you want. Suppose if you say just I want to recover this one, so you cannot recover encrypted vault file in any software. There is no recover functionality in this. So this is the full algorithm. If suppose this file is hacked by any hacker, so he can recover this one by any software, but he cannot recover this. He cannot see what is in this particular file. If he don't know the password, suppose I forget, suppose any hacker access this particular file, so he can see the content. But this file is encrypted through Ansible Vault. He cannot access. He can't recover this one. He can't repair this one. Anything. Not able. So there is no recover functionality in this. So you should save the password in any different location. Not only one location, different locations, save this particular password, so you can able to rekey. You can able to see, change the password. So if you want to change the password of any particular file that is encrypted, then you can use rekey. So see here, use this particular command if you want to change the password of encrypted file. The command can rekey multiple data file at once. It prompt the original password, then it will prompt you the new password. So first old password, then prompt for new password. So what is your new password? So here read it in a simple format, either R capital in H capital, R capital, H capital. Here there is no capital. So you can change the password. Suppose, so how I want to change, how I can change the password of which one? This is my file. So I want to change the password, that is 123, just 123, just 123. I have typed wrong password here. So I have typed my password wrong. This is not taking. So if you type the password, so this is my password, that is Reddit. Then I want to change the password, that is 123, just 123. So Reddit will be changed into 123. And if you want to view this particular file, so you can view, see this one, by using which one? 123. So see, my password has been changed. Before this, it's Reddit, but now it's 123. If you want to confirm this, so you can place the password in file also. Suppose if you want to change the password, see at this time the password of this particular file, of this file. So just vim here, vault. So I have the password, that is 123. See, I will show you. This is 123. Okay. So just I 123. And I want to see my password. Hyphen
Output
vault hyphen
password
hyphen file equal to vault hyphen pass. So I am able to see by using which password? Which password? This is my password.
So sir, the one question is this, that if we forget the password, so we can use this command also.
Yes, if you forget the password is saved in this particular file, so you can place this particular file in your pen drive, in your Gmail, anything, you can place this one.
Okay.
Just download that one, then you are able to
See it.
so see this one. Suppose if I want to change the password, if I want to change my password, then we can use which concept? Rekey, this concept. And I want to change the password of which one? This particular file, this particular file. So it will ask for 123. Just I will place 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. See, the password has been changed. And if you want to open this one again by this particular file, because in this the password is 123, but I have changed. So if anyone can access this particular file because I have changed my password, so he can't open. If suppose this file, so in a daily basis I will change my password, so that is a security. So just open that particular file, vault, and just place here 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then we are able to open and we are able to see this one. Then my password has been changed. So this is the concept. Same concept can be applied through the playbook also. So if I have the playbook and I want to run that particular playbook, so this is the concept to ask the password. So this is called hyphen hyphen vault id, or it will prompt for the password. So these two parameters can be used to run the playbook. And this is also used hyphen hyphen ask vault pass. See, I have also completed this one also. If you want to place your password in any file, so this particular playbook will run without any password. And this, if we have the from the password for first one, then again second one, so two password can also be applied. So starting with Ansible 2.4, you can use multiple Ansible vault password with Ansible playbook to use multiple password, pass multiple vault ID. So two times, first time, second time. So it's called two label verification. First check this one, then check this one, then all is good, then we are able to run this particular file. So this is also the concept. So we have a one exercise. In this I will show we have a file. In this we have a username. Username is this one, and we have a password. Password can be in an encrypted format and password can be in a simple format. ठीक है ना, encrypted format and simple format. And we want to run my playbook. So the password is placed in which particular file? This file. So I can call file from outsource. So this is my playbook. So here, so we have no password. The password is saved in which file? This particular file. And this file is encrypted. Suppose if I want to run this particular playbook, then which one is required? Password for which one file? This particular file. If I am not having the password, the playbook cannot be run. That I will show you. Suppose if you place the password in any other file, you can also apply like this one. So password will take from that particular file. And you should also apply the permission also. So anyone cannot see this particular file. So see here, there is no permission for group also, there is no permission for other also. So anyone cannot see this particular file. So you can also apply the security. Then this particular exercise has been completed. So I will show this whole exercise practically. So just okay. So see this one. We have my inventory file. What is my inventory? And I want to create a user in which particular? Manage host one only this one. And cat Ansible configuration file, DevOps also here, sudo here also. So we also have the same concept. And we want to apply this one. So just create a file. The file name is anyone. So just vim here secret.yml and just give the username. So just place any variable name. So this is just a name of the variable. So you can type any. Suppose if I want to type just uname also work. Uname also works. So this is my variable name. And I want to create a user. The username is Rahul. And I want to apply the password. pass. This is my variable name. Password is Reddit. So just save this one, and now you are able to see this one secret.yml. If I encrypt this one, then we are not able to see. So just use these commands. which command? secret.yml, and I want to encrypt. ENCRYPT, and I want to apply the password. Just red hat, again red hat. Now see secret.yml. I'm not able to see this one. What is in this particular file? And so this is my first concept. So see, now when we apply this particular lab setup, this particular file already encrypted. So see this one. Ask for password. So just, and this is in this particular file. So if I want to view what is in my file, so check what is in this. We have a username is, and password is this. So this is my variable. What is this? This is my variable, and I want to call this variable from my playbook. So just create a playbook. My playbook name is, what is the name of the playbook? Create user.yml, create underscore users.yml. So just create a file, vim create underscore users.yml, and I want to place this whole. So just copy this one, copy this and paste here, and just I want to apply this in which machine? My only one machine. So that is managed managed host 1, and proper indentation.
So we can take the playbook from the previous node 1 also.
Yes. So just the remote user, delete this one also, and just, so this is my variable name. So this is where's underscore files. So we can also call the value from another file. So I am calling this particular file in this particular playbook. So file, so we have the variable value in this file, and what type of task you want to apply. So this is my first task, and I want to create the user by using the user module. What is the name of my user? The name of my user is placed in this particular file, and password also placed in this particular file. So, but in this, what we have applied? My variable name is not like this. So what is the name of my variable? Uname. So my variable name is uname. Uname is my variable name, and what is my this?
Password.
Just pass. This is one that I have placed. I have placed uname equal to Rahul and pass equal to Red Hat. So it will automatically take from this file. Then save this one. And if you want to check the syntax check, Ansible hyphen playbook, then syntax check hyphen syntax syntax hyphen check. Then what is the result? Because in this my playbook we have a file, and that file is encrypted through Ansible Vault. Then what is required? Vault password is required. So see, if I want to place the syntax check, you are not able to syntax check without the password. So place this particular value. So it will ask for the password for which particular file? Secret.yml, and I have placed that particular password. Then we are able to see. It means we can perform the syntax check also. So anyone can't do syntax check, can't run this particular file if that particular user not have the password of Ansible Vault. So I will place a value here. Which particular value? So that is hyphen ask hyphen vault hyphen pass. So which one? Hyphen vault hyphen pass. So it will ask for which password? Vault password. Just read it. Then we are able to do syntax check. My syntax check is clear. And if I want to do a dry run, if I want a dry run, again password, then we are able to do a dry run also. But I want to run this particular file by using a file. So place your password in this particular file. So just echo here. What is my password? Password is Reddit. And I want to place this password in my file. So my file is vault pass password password. So just see, where is my file? This one, and see in this we have the password, but we can see this, and anyone also see this one. Because we have the read permission, so remove this permission, so anyone cannot read this one. So just password chmod and 600, and which particular file? This one. Now I am able to see because I am the owner and we have the read and write permission, but anyone cannot see this one. So just place this particular, then run this particular by using. So if I want to run this again, not for the dry run, I want to run this. So just hyphen ask vault. So just remove this one, hyphen vault pass hyphen file, hyphen just file here. So what is the name of the file? File name is this one. This one is the file, and I want to run this particular. So just okay. First this one, then on the last create. Okay, we have type ansible hyphen playbook vault hyphen pass hyphen vault hyphen pass hyphen file create. Which error it will show me? Okay, not pass password. We have just here password, not pass. WORD password. Vault hyphen password hyphen file. So this is the whole syntax. Then we are able to run this one. So the user has been created, and if you want to see the user is created or not, Ansible managed post one hyphen a argument, and you want to see cat slash etc in this pass wd. See this one, Rahul. The user has been created. This is Rahul 1, 2, 3. These are alag. Others.
You created just now Rahul. Right?
Yes, I have created this particular user. Suppose if you want to confirm this, then go to this one. Cat slash etc pass wd. Just use cat. And if you want to confirm this, tail hyphen f slash where, in this where log, you can check log also in the secure file. Just check log. Okay, we are not able. Just type sudo here. See the log. See, from this one. This is the last in which particular time? 1645. See, in which machine?
Okay, it shows the
Which
date
command
and
I
time
have
also.
typed? Which command I have typed? User add. Change your password. So this is the concept that I can see. So this is, suppose if you want to just clarify this one, I have type a password JOUR journal CTL hyphen O, not hyphen O, underscore COMM equal to user add. Not this one, hyphen O. What is 1648? And this is 1645. Clear? So this is command can be run. So see here, in which particular TTY this will run. So who created this particular? By using sudo command, and open the session, close the session, receive from by which particular machine? See this one. This is my control load machine, the IP address of control load machine, and the IP address of this one, check. What is the IP of this one? This is 100, and the IP for the control load is, so this machine create this particular user. By which particular user? Take the session by DevOps user. After then it will perform which? Sudo session. It will take the sudo session. PTS 0. So it have all the logs. Then we are able to see
So what is the sudo and beside the number?
this one.
No, sudo and then number.
Sudo, this is the PID, process
Okay,
ID.
process ID.
It will close the session. It will take the session, open the session, then take. See, same. This and this same. Open the session, close the session. Then disconnect the session. By which particular machine? From this machine. So it will take the session, then automatically disconnect after the completion of the task. Because from this machine, I have performed the task in this machine. So all the logs will generate.
Generate on.
So we can see anytime. So this is the whole concept. So this exercise has been completed. Now you can see this one, then remove this one, and I will start from this. So I will take a 5-minute break, then I will start this.
Okay.
So now I will discuss about the managing fact. So I have completed this exercise regarding the Ansible Vault. Now I will discuss about managing fact. So what is the fact? Fact means these are the predefined variables. What is fact? These are the predefined variables. See, so Ansible fact are variables. So you can see, so these are the variables that are automatically discovered by which command? Ansible command. So these are the variables that we can discover in which machine? In manage host machine. These variables are predefined. So we can use this particular variable and we can perform our task. Suppose if we want to place a host name in my playbook, the host name is already exist in this particular machine, because the host name is exist in which machine? Manage host machine, because every manage host machine its own host name. So these host name can be captured by variable. These variables known as fact. So Ansible can also capture these variable by using which particular functionality? Ansible fact. And it uses setup module for this particular concept. To capture the fact, it uses which module? Setup module. So see here, facts contain which information? See this line, host specific information. So we can capture host specific information that can be used just like regular variable in play, conditions, loop, any other statement that depend on a value collected from the manager. So these values can be collected from which machine? Not for control machine. We can also capture the value of control node machine, but I want to run the activities in which machine?
Manager.
Manager. So we can capture the data of the manager's machine by using the setup module. So it will gather the fact by using setup module. We can also capture host name, because every machine has its own kernel, every machine has its own interface. So we can capture the information like this: host name, kernel information, IP address, version of the. So I want to check in manage host machine what is the version that is to be installed. I want to check. Then I will perform. How many CPUs it have? How much RAM? How much disk space? So first check these all things by using which particular concept? Ansible fact. So Ansible fact can just work as a variable. So facts are convenient way to retrieve the state of the managed host and to determine what action to take based on the state. So we can also use these all steps. See here, I want to print all the fact. Debug means print the value. So this is also variable name. So we want to print all the Ansible underscore fact. So we can use this particular variable. So we can check these all are the facts. So for the it goes to this particular machine. And what is the IP address? This is the IP address. What is the IP version 6? This is the IP version 6. So it will capture all the information. Which architecture it is uses? x86 and other information also. So we can capture information like this. If we want to capture just host name, use this particular command. This particular fact, this particular variable name. So this is a variable. Which type of name? Host name, FQDN, IP address, interface, device, VDA, how many partitions it has, size, name server, kernel information. So we can use these all the variable. So these are some example of Ansible fact. So we can like write this one. So it will capture IP address also, default IP version 4 also. So we can use this one. See, FQDN also. So it will capture which particular thing. This is my FQDN. I have type here this thing. So it will capture the name of managed host. And I have type here IP address. So it will capture the IP address. So we can capture the information. So we can first we want to check it is captured or not. So we can put the message MSG. So we can put here debug and after the message, and in this message the IP and the host name. So we can use these all. Which particular module is used? Setup module. So it uses which module? Setup module uses. So we can use this particular. So these host name, FQDN, default, interface, VDA, kernel version, all the information can be captured by this particular. If I want to disable see this one. If I want to turn off the fact gathering, so we can also place the value. So that will not capture by the setup module. So we can also place this one. And we can also use custom fact. We can create which type of fact? Custom fact. Suppose if I want to place the value according to my own choice. So on the managed host, these are the facts that I have defined in that particular machine. So we can also capture these facts. These are not predefined. These are manually defined on which machine? Managed host machine. So if I want to place the value, custom define the facts in your own choice. So we can use custom fact. So administrator can create custom fact which are stored locally in which machine? Managed host machine. So these facts are integrated. Integrated means you should have to define. These are not predefined. These are have to be created in which machine? This particular machine. So we can gather these facts by using which module? Setup module. So these are called custom fact. So custom fact can also be used by setup module. When it run on which particular machine? Manage host machine. So these allows the manage host to provide the arbitrary variable to Ansible, which can be used to adjust the behavior of the play. Suppose if I want to use, if I want to install the package, which package? std package, and which package? MariaDB package, and I want to create user. So these package and users will automatically created by using the playbook, and we can use which fact? This particular fact. So we don't need to write the name of that particular user. We just write the name of that particular variable, and this is the directory. This is the location where we should have to place the variable. Not every location, only this particular location. This is etc ansible facts.d. This is the location where we can place my variable, and the file name is, the extension will be fact. Starting name can be anything. In which particular format? INI format. So this is called INI format. If I place here just colon, that is called YML format. So this equal, that is means INI. And this is called, we can also place the variable in which format? JSON format also. So this is a JSON format. See this one. So start this and this. Start this and this. So these two means I have started from this one and this one. So these two end. So just start, then end. Just start, then end. Start, end. So this is enclosed in a curly bracket. So this is my one, and this is my second, and this is for this particular starting and this particular end. Okay. So this is which particular format? So we can also define the variable in which format? JSON format also. See, the following JSON provides the equivalent to the fact. So we can also place the value in which format? INI format. And which format? JSON format. See this one. Custom fact file cannot be in YML format, but these cannot be custom fact. If I want to define the custom fact in a YML format, so we cannot define the fact in YML format. We can define the fact in JSON format and INI format, not in a these. Custom fact cannot be defined in this particular format. So we can't use in a YAML format. So these all completed. So I will use this exercise to take this one. So see this one. We have value. See here, these are my fact, and I want to use this fact by using which module? This modules, and just check syntax check fact, and I want to use this whole thing. So I will use this whole. So we have a small exercise that I will prove. So see. So this is my control node machine, and goes to this particular machine, and you want to perform which command? Ansible, then your name, then Ansible. So first go to inventory file, this one, and just place the group name. Just place here group name, just web servers. So I will capture the all facts of which machine? This machine, this machine, and this machine. All machine we can capture in a group. So just Ansible, name of the web servers, and I want to capture the fact by using which module? Setup module. So it will capture all the facts. So that is called, use this particular command, this module, and I want to filter. Just enter. So see, all the facts will be captured. See this one. So I will show only just one. I have lot of facts. It has lot of information. Okay. I will change the value. Only just one information for my own machine, localhost. I want to check the information of my own machine, all the facts. So just type here. See, see this one. What is the virtualization type I am using? VMware. And I want to check the other information. What is my IP address? So this is my IP address, not this one. So this is the other IP address. See, Ansible user. Which user I am using? What is the group ID? This is the user ID. And see, this is my home directory. I am using which vendor? VMware. It means this OS installed in VMware. See, what is the version of the Python? 3. So all the information, these all the facts that are stored in every machine. It can be your control node and it can be your managed host. All the machines. See how many cores we have at this time. Processor, count, virtual CPU, platform, this one. See which processor I am using? AMD Ryzen 5. How many cores we have? 6 core. Then see the other information. I am having the OS family. Which family I have? Red Hat. Which package manager we have? DNF. DNF means Yum package manager. See, I have mount my DVD in which location? I have also my DVD in my own machine. Which location? Run, media, DevOps. This is the location. And block size. This is the block size. Total size. This is use size. This is, we have a device name. Device name is this one, NVMe. It means I have the SSD. File type XFS. inode available. How many inodes we have total? If I create like this file, so these are total inodes. How many inodes we are using? 301. Total this one. Booting point this one. So you can see this whole information. Total inodes, total used, option, read write. So this is the command. This is the security. Available size, total size, UUID. Same. Mount point. This is for about root. So we can check all the information. See other information also. Mailing information also. Ansible. This is my LAN card name. LAN card name is ENS160. See, What is the distribution? Red Hat. What is the version? Major version 8. Variety? Red Hat. Release? You can see the information in this also. So it will take this information from this particular file and see the other information also. Mount IP address, this one. What is the IP of my machine? 10.10. IP version 6, this. Ansible architecture, this. Suppose if I do not want like this, so we just filter this one. So just use here filter equal to, I don't know anything, suppose dist, I want to check the distribution information. I want to check the information about the distribution.
So will it show all the distribution?
Yes, yes. But okay, not like this. Without this. Single quote here, single quote here. No, not working like this. Double quote, just double quote. We have some mistake in this. So just I have missed this particular hyphen a for argument. So I want to place the argument. So but I do not know what is my distribution. So just star here and star here. So it will show. So what is your distribution? So this is the whole command. If you want to use the Ansible fact, what is the name of your fact? This is the fact your name, fact name, and this is the value. This is the fact name, this one. This is the value. Suppose if I want to check, I am using which particular version. So this is the fact name and this is the version, and I want to check this. So just remove this one and use this like this way. So it will show only just which version? This one. What? Okay, I have missed here A. Which one? A.
Sir, you have mentioned A earlier also, no?
No.
A
In this
file.
A, in this spelling, you have mistake
Okay, Ansible.
because that is not copied. When we copy this one, so like this copy. So starting but missing.
Okay.
So if you want to check which version we are using, this one. And if you want to check all the information related to this one, this. So this is my threaded version, distribution, major version, variety, release. So you can use. Suppose if you want to check the information related to the LAN card, so just type here ether. But you don't know the proper name of your ether, then what you will use? Ethernet. Just use ETH. Okay, not place the value. Ethernet all. Ansible underscore. Okay, not place this particular value. Suppose not place the value, then I will just place IP. Just I place here IP. So just you have some information. So what is the information related to the IP address? This one. But we have a if I want to check the whole information, so where is the subnet information? This is related to the subnet, and I want to check Ansible version interfaces, this one. So where is my interfaces information? What is the device? Device is this one. And suppose if you want to check this, then just place this hold. This value will be placed. Which version you are using? Suppose if you forget what is in this, just type star here. So you can place this value. So in this also highlighted. So you can check. So Ansible Python version. If I want to check related to the information of interfaces faces, see, your interfaces will appear because we have missed this particular S, then it will not place. So what is the whole? If I place just whole information, then we are able to see. So remove this, then place the whole value. This is the proper name. This is the fact name. And I want to check how many LAN card we have. So we have LAN card, loopback, virtual bridge, virtual tunnel. This is a tunnel, this is virtual, this is loopback, this is my real LAN card. So we can check whole the information. See this one. This is the module, and here this placing this particular. And in this, there is no concept regarding this one. If I want to filter this, then we can filter also. So we can capture this particular value from the manage host. So this is the information in my local machine. If I place here just manage host 1. So this will place the value of manage host. And I want to check the IP address information. So see here. Just check the IP address information. See, what is the IP address of this one? 11100. And for node 1, check the information. Okay, I have missed spelling. What is 110? And node 2, 120. If I want to check node 2, so this is, and how many LAN card, what is the version? So we can see all the information. Suppose if I want to check the version, the distribution of Red Hat, see 8. Just distribution, just type here star. See 8.0, all the information. For which machine? So that is regarding to localhost, and we want to check managed managed host 1. It will also place the value. That is also, and node 1 also. So we have that is 8.2. Which one?
Node 1.
It's 8.0. It's 8.2. Which one?
Node 1.
So we have version this, but distribution version is, major version is. So we have difference, major version and distribution. Check node 2 also. See, same. So we have two types of. So in this we have 8.0, in this we have 8.2, in this we have also 8.2. So this is the concept. Suppose if I want to install the package only 8.2, not 8.0, then we can use which particular variable? This particular variable. So check if your machine has 8.2, then install this particular package, then we can apply the condition also. If you have this particular version, then we are able to install that particular package, because the minimum requirements is 8.2, because this particular 8.2 has this particular feature, not have the 8.0. then you can place the condition also. During the installation, any types of work, you can place the condition. So see here, if I want to create the custom fact, then on workstation machine, create this particular fact. So create just vim custom custom dot fact. Just use this whole value, copy this one. Suppose if I want to, in this, that is general, package, service, state, enabled. These are all my variable, but these are custom variable. So just create a file. File name is setup underscore fact. So vim setup underscore facts dot yml. So this is my playbook, and I want to place a value here. Just copy this one and just run this one. So what is my name? Web servers. Group name is web server, but I want to place this only node 1. Suppose I want to place this only node 1. So just give the host name, just variable name, and just remote dir. This is fact underscore file. These are my tasks. So these are the variable name, and this is the location. So remote directory, it will create this type of directory first, because I want to create the directory. So this is the location where I want to place this particular custom fact. So this is automatically create this one, then create this particular file on manage host machine. Which machine?
Node 1.
Node 2, node 1 machine. And for creating this, we have the file module. So for this, create the use the file module state. It will create a directory. Which type of directory will create? Fact.d and ansible. Recursively, it's yes. Path, it will take the path. What is the path? It will automatically take this one. This variable name, it will take. And this is the second task. What is the second task? Copy this one. Copy this file. So use copy module. Which particular file? Fact underscore file. It means custom file that I have already created in my current working directory. So place this particular file in which location? This location. So copy this particular custom file in which location? Remote dir means is this location. So we don't need to write this again and again. We just write, use this one, this one. So these are my variables.
Okay, from this one only they can automatically take.
Yes, it will take, because we have already defined these values. So this is my file that will be placed in this location. So see, this is my node 1. Check at this time you have this file or not. So see, okay, we have some mistake in this. So we just use node 2. Okay, we just use node 2 machine. So just open this one. So what is this? Is node 2. What is the IP of this one? 120. This is my node 2 machine. What is the host name? So just change this particular value. So perform this particular task on which machine? On node 2. Check ls-ld/etc. In this there is a folder any regarding the name of Ansible? No folder at this time, because that is not created. We have in this any file like fact.d. In this which that directory is just cat this one. See this one. Which file? In Ansible, which file? Fact.d. So check fact.d, this particular file. And in this, we have any file. See, there's no any custom 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 dot fac. No, no file regarding this one. Then if I run this particular playbook, then these all created in which machine? In this machine. So run this. See, so run this playbook. So first check by using this particular command. There is any local fact, it will create the local fact also. So check in your machine. Ansible node 2. Which machine? Node 2. -m module setup. So I want to filter this. filtr filter equal to Ansible underscore local. Okay, I have placed just -a. A means argument. So there is no custom fact, local fact. There is no local fact like which general package, these all. Because when we run this particular file, then these are to be created. So see, use syntax check, then run this particular fact file. So run this file. So what is my file name? Custom.fact. Sorry, this one. Just Ansible -playbook and run this particular file. First check -syn syntax -check. So we have one mistake here. In syntax check we have one mistake. So goes to this particular file again. So this is my file. What type of mistake we have in this? Setup. Okay, we have one mistake, this one. So remove this. This is the mistake. I have typed I, that is already. So there is any other mistake? No, it's right. Now check syntax check again. See, okay. Then I want to run this. I want to run this. Then check. In Ansible. Okay, this will create. See this one. Create this particular folder. See, Ansible. In this we have which one? See, ls-l. It will create fact.d. See, in this there is no file like fact.custom.fact because the error is regarding this. See, there is no custom fact file. It means in my location custom dot, we have missed a spelling. That is facts, but spelling is, see this one, fact or here. So we should have to rename this. Just MB for rename. Which one? Then again remove this. Then run again. My name is changed. Then run this particular file again. Then it will create that particular file because I have already done all the concept. Only one. See, on this machine. Check. Now this file has been created. If we want to see, So you can use this particular command. These all has been created that I have in this. So this all data will be placed in manage host machine, another machine. And now use which command? Create a new playbook and use this whole. So just I will take 2 and 3 minutes. This whole exercise will be complete. Okay. So just create another file. File name is playbook001.yml. Any name you can get. So just use this and just place this value I, and what is your name? Node 2. Node 2. Just enter and copy this whole task. So this is my task 1. In task 1, what I want to do? I want to use yum module, and by this particular module install which package? This particular package. Install this package. State is this. So see, just so this is yum module. These are my fact. Ansible fact, and this fact goes to this machine, then custom, then general, then packages. So how I will recognize how to write this one? So this is the name. It means HTTPD. Install this the latest version. So this is my first task. This is my second task. So I can place this whole. So just use this whole command again. And this is the second task. Second task. Just paste here. Use service module. By using the service module, this is my name. This is the name. And this is the state. So state is this, and enable this one. Just enable this. So see, this is first module. By using this, install the package, start the service. What is the name? This is the name. Automatically take. State, automatically take. This is this one. So how I will recognize? See this one. What are the values? See, I will show this. See, name is, as it will automatically take from this particular variable. Name is this. It will automatically take. What is service? Service is HTTP. Automatically take this one. State is, it will automatically take. That is started. So it will automatically take from which one? From this service enabled. Enable equal to it's true. That is written in here. So it will automatically take. Then see, and I want to check these all by using which command? Okay, I have do one mistake also. Playbook. I do one, just 2 minutes. Copy this whole data and place this in which machine? In this machine. See the result. Whole result will appear. See, but I want to check. See, syntax check. This one. This is Ansible. Goes to Ansible fact, local, In this, we have first custom, general goes to this one, enable, true. Take this all values that I placed in that particular file. Which file? Play book 001.yml. So create this file and it will automatically take the whole value. But in this custom, we have general. But in my machine, what we have? See, general. See, same. I will show this one. Check the value. Check the whole value. So goes to Ansible fact. Goes to Ansible fact. It will take Ansible local. It will take Ansible local. From this goes to custom. Goes to custom. From this goes to general. Goes to general. And take this value. This is the last value. That is enabled. It means this one. Take this packages. What is the packages? This is packages. Service. What is service? State. What is state? So it will automatically capture all the values. See, in this machine, yum remove pd. I will remove this whole. Just yes here. So this package has been removed. Remove. Now check. We have this package or not? List. We have no package. See this one? And this is the last command. Systemctl status no value, and run this particular file. Last one. What is the file? My playbook 001. See this file? I have written all these things. Then just this is the last command. Just Ansible playbook -playbook, then run.
Playbook 2 times also.
So that is Ansible playbook, and this is my playbook name.
Okay, playbook file.
If I run this one, so gather the fact, it will gather the fact. Goes to this machine, install the packages. But we have one mistake here, that is RC code, that is 1. Because, okay, my repository is not working. See here. At this time, my repository is not working. How I can check this? Suppose I want to install other package like Telnet. See, if I place just yes, my repo is not working. So, because mount /dev sr0, because my DVD is not mounted in RSC DVD. See this one? It is mounted now. Then goes to this again.
Okay, the reason mounted, this was not
My
mounted.
repository is working properly. Then we are able to install the package. Because in this machine, my repo is not working. Now I have mounted this one. Then check again. Status of stdpd enabled, running, and we are able to install the stdpd. See, this is installed. So what we have written in this? We have written first install the package, service should be enabled, state would be started, because we have wrote all these things. So take this value, this is my package, this is my service name, this should be started, enable should be true. So we have wrote all these things in this. So it will take all these things by using which particular custom fact that we have defined on which machine? This manage host machine. So this is all concept regarding the manage host. We can also use the custom fact. We can also use the Ansible fact that is predefined. So this exercise has been completed. And this chapter also has been completed. See this one. This chapter also has been completed. So now in the next class I will start which particular chapter that I will told you. That is this one. So I will start this 5 chapter, implementing task control, that I will start. Okay. So I will end the session. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.